My name is Zhi Hau. I'm currently working with AXA, soon to be HSBC. Been working in this industry for almost, it's actually more than a year, 1 year and 2 months. Okay, it's a very interesting journey meeting Ben because I've been doing Facebook advertising for a while back then because my sales weren't doing well for home market. And then I started looking into digital marketing site. And then I did my own Facebook advertising. And then I see a lot of ads, right? And then one day, right, I don't know how I got into Ben's email list. My email, right, started coming out a lot of Benjamin's emails, and his title is very, very interesting. On one day, right, I just click inside and just see. Then it's a long wall of text, right? TLDR, but I just end up, I see all of it, and then there's a link. Click here for your free blueprint or whatever things, right? I just click. It led me to a landing page. Then there's a big face of Benjamin's videos there. Then it's like, oh, interesting. Anyway, I just filled up for a free call. That's how I ended up in a call with Ben. So the reason I joined this, not this program, but this career in the first place is partly because of my family also. Wanting to have better income and also being able to impact a lot of people around me. Last year, I was lucky that I started strong. However, it was only on war markets. I had a lot of friends, ex-colleagues who supported me. But moving toward this year, right, I was hit by a reality that what I made last year, right, wasn't entirely my skills, but rather I always tell a lot of people that it was a lot of luck. Of course, couldn't deny that I worked very hard for that, but also a lot of luck, right? This year onwards, I tried doing cold calling. I tried to do advertising, trying to venture into cold markets, but it wasn't working. I tried to diagnose where went wrong. I tried to overhaul my presentations. I spent a lot of time going through my PowerPoint slides, changing my presentation, changing the way I work. But I couldn't find, the systematic way, I would say, the right way to diagnose. I don't even know where went wrong. I was feeling very anxious, worried, because in our company, right, we have this basic package. So my biggest concern was like, what if I couldn't hit my AES package and I might potentially get clawback? So I was very worried. And if I couldn't earn even enough to cover my living expenses and also hitting my package, right? Why am I in this business in the first place? How can I sustain myself? Yeah, sustainability is a problem. See it happen a lot in the industry. So when I jumped in the call with Ben, right, I basically told him all this. And my sales in the first quarter was horrible. Yeah, pathetic. Really, really horrible. And then Ben showed me a framework, like what are the things that I need to focus in order to improve myself and how I can look through. And what caught my eye was the system, the systematic approach. When I first joined this career, I didn't have system. That's why a lot of things are very inconsistent. And AS, they're able to provide me with a system where I can diagnose which part went wrong and what I can focus on, right? Even though the price is expensive, but in hindsight, right, it's not really expensive because it's just an investment. Because I consult people about investment. So for everything, there's a price to pay. But if the outcome is worthwhile, can even potentially double and triple your income. Who wouldn't do that, right? Why not? First thing is improvement in my sales, improvement in my mindset, my positioning in front of customers, also the way I handle my appointments. Yeah, these are a huge contributions to my advisory business. Yeah, which I hope I would have. Actually, I hope I would have known Ben a little bit earlier. Even during the first, if last year I met Ben, that would be awesome, right? I wouldn't have go through first quarter of doing nothing and then, but everything happened for a reason, right? So yeah, actually this is a worthwhile investment. Yeah, never regret. Now, right, even if something went wrong, I immediately can tell which part is a problem. Yeah, maybe the 500K presentations, maybe not enough desire check, maybe didn't pin on their pain points or stuff like that. The RAF PPTS, yeah, that's a really, really good thing that I think everybody should learn about. It's a very, very structured way to handle appointments, to organize appointments, and also the 500K presentations. It's mostly about the appointment stuff. Yeah, these are really, really useful. And this it brought me back from a very, very low point of momentum to back on where I am today. So compared to last time, it was just pure luck. Sometimes either they show up and then I try to show them what I have, but at the same time I try to close them on the first appointments. So it works, but it's not consistent. I don't have a way to how to really improve my appointment. Even my appointment rate was really low, about 3, I would say 3. Maybe close it, maybe 2, even 1, sometimes none. Yeah. Nowadays my appointment, okay, let's say 10, right? I would say 7 will show up. It's all cold markets. And then from there, right, closing, I would say I'm able to close at least 4 to 5. In my first quarter, right, the accumulated FIC was not more than 2,000. First month was like about 2K and then 1K. So that was my average income, my FYC for the first quarter, and moving into second quarter, which was really, really slow. The late second quarter and third quarter is when I really kick off by implementing a lot of stuff I learned. My average income was, I would say, about FIC is about 8K, 7 to 8K, like average out. Yeah. And third quarter, I think August was the highest out of this year, right? August, I actually earned about 14,000 FIC in 1 month. Year to date, right? Including bonuses would be about 46. If I'll be honest, if it was not AAS, right, I would doubt if myself would able to achieve at least 30. Because in the first quarter, I was like, shit, if my first quarter was wasted, my second quarter was like uncertain. If I don't do well in my second quarter or third quarter, my path to MDRT is even further. But now it's on track. Yeah, on track. And then at least now I'm feeling a lot more confident of myself. It made my career path much more clearer, as in where I want to go in the future. Because at first I was trying to figure out my sustainability alone, right? So when I was stuck in that area, right, I couldn't figure out what do I want to do down on 3-4 years, which my seniors always tell me, hey, you should think about where you should go in the future. But I cannot even think about that if I don't settle my sales part, my skill set. So now I am able to think more about other stuff, knowing that I don't need to worry so much about my skill set and my sales anymore. The only reason that you shouldn't hop on this call with Ben, right, is that you see this advisory business as something that's short term. Yeah. If you don't plan to stay in this line for long, then don't hop on call with Ben. Yeah. But if you do, then definitely check out what Ben has to offer to improve your business. Yeah. Even you just join in this line for a few months or even for a few years, right? There's always something that you can pick up and definitely benefit from what AAS has. Yeah.